Good. Head stays relaxed. It's almost like you're turning your head to the left side this time. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Good. And almost like let that knee drop.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I feel like my whole little lower back, upper glute area kind of like released.
Good. That way I'm just nodding up and down.
It does, nothing hurts. I actually feel better and more open now.
Dr. Scott here with Limitless Chiropractic in Austin, Texas, and today's patient is JP. Now, JP is terrified. Maybe not terrified. He's very scared of getting adjusted. So JP has never, ever been adjusted before. And he's someone that's played football, does a lot of motocross, exercises, yoga, does a lot of activities, but he's never actually gotten his body taken care of in a chiropractic manner. In fact, he says he's terrified to even pop or crack his own back or his own neck, which, is a good thing because I don't want him doing that. But at the same time, his joints most likely are misaligned and are stuck that way. So if you guys like good reactions, you guys will really enjoy this video because he is very animated in his first adjustment ever. But you can also see that he immediately sees the power that chiropractic has and the relief that he experiences immediately. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys are scared to get adjusted, be sure to listen to JP's words at the very end. Definitely watch his adjustment where he gets the bear hug because his reaction is really intense, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. What's going on, guys? Dr. Scott here with Limitless Chiropractic in Austin, Texas, and today we're here with JP, and JP has never, ever been adjusted before. So today he's in here for his first adjustment ever, so I'll have him explain a little bit about who he is, what's going on, and what brings him in today.
What's up, guys? My name is JP. Grew up doing just the traditional workouts, weight training, played football in high school, kind of tried to continue that trend throughout college. Got into yoga, where I currently teach at YTX, but really have just been a naturally tight dude. My hammies are super tight. The other day I was actually taking a yoga class and my whole leg kind of like froze up, and so yeah, been on the fence about getting adjusted. I'm a little scared, but hopefully I still walk out of here. But
we have a wheelchair. We have a wheelchair in the back just in case.
No, but I'm excited. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. Kind of love to work out, stay active, but I think through all the things that I like to do, I kind of build up a lot of tension in my body. So it'd be good to hopefully release some of that today.
Yep, and that's what we were talking about earlier too. Is JP clearly does a lot of things to be able to keep his body in shape, exercise, the yoga, just being active. One of the things that chiropractic allows you to do is continue to do those activities and continue to adapt to the different stresses you put on your body too. Especially you said that 4 years ago, you can tell a little about what's going on with the collarbone.
Yeah, I broke my collarbone in a little motocross accident. So I've got a plate and 10 screws up there, and so you'll notice if I do a push-up or something, I'm overcompensating with, I guess, my right arm to make up for my left. So I think that ends up resulting in a lot of unevenness in my body, which I'm sure you'll probably feel. But yeah, maybe we can all adjust it back into place today.
I was going to say the exact same words: compensations, unevenness, the imbalances. So whenever you have a major injury or a surgery, something like that, it can start to create those compensations. So what chiropractic does is just make sure those compensations don't turn into symptoms down the road. So any other things you wanted to mention right off the bat, or you just were like, dude, let's...
No, I think I'm going to explode. I've never done this before.
So let's have you start off face down with your arms down by the sides. Sweet. So from here, I like to start by first taking the slack out of the legs. Cool. We both got the whitewashed jeans right now too. This was not planned.
Do I need to take my shoes off?
No, it's actually, this helps because the shoes have lines on them, so it actually allows me to see better what I want to see, which is right off the bat. Actually, I'm just curious. Do you ever feel like when you're standing, you tend to favor leaning to one side?
Yo, everyone tells me I walk with a limp.
Really?
Yeah, I got a little stanky leg.
Is that on purpose too, or is that just
No,
naturally?
dude, my dad has the same thing.
Really? Would you say that you lean more on this side or this side?
I guess I think I lean left.
Yeah.
left.
Most likely, because what I'm seeing right here is your left leg is about an inch to an inch and a half shorter than your right. But
What's going on?
when I come up like this, they get perfectly even.
Oh.
So I'll let you know what that means in one sec, because that's an orthopedic sign. Oh, and the knees always pop like that too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as I go like this, does that cause any tension in your low back? Or does that
A
feel
little bit.
Kind of like, I'm guessing like right inside here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, I'll explain everything I'm doing before I do it. But what this lets me know, actually, yeah, and when I did that too, I could see this hip kind of hiking up, is that your left leg isn't actually shorter, but it's your left hip is rocked backwards.
Interesting.
And it's because when this rocks backwards, it pulls the leg up like this. So it's what creates that imbalance. So what we want to do, and wait, when you had that like spasm too, is it on the left side or the right side?
The right.
It was on the right side. So when you have a misbalance or an imbalance like this, these nerves that go out down the leg start to become affected too. And it can create things like spasms or weakness or atrophy or just a lot of different things too.
Yeah.
So as we correct this, those nerves are going to start to work better, which means that your leg muscles, in this case, will start to function correctly too.
Cool.
So I have to double check just by feeling it though. And just right off the bat, when I push here versus here, do you feel that difference?
Yeah.
How would you describe that?
I think I sink away more on the right than I do on the left, right? Yeah.
And see, what I was telling you is that this is more rocked backwards.
Yeah.
And that's why it's not sinking as much.
Interesting.
So we need to help rock that down first. Sweet. So the way we do that is let me have you lay on your side facing me, please.
Okay.
So in this case, let's have you bend that top leg.
Are we going to cuddle?
Then we're not cuddling yet. that's for after hours. So you grab your tricep right there.
Yeah.
Good. And then this is basically just the best position to free up the joints inside here.
Okay.
So I kind of just roll you over and just push it back to where it needs to go. Okay. And I've never dropped anyone, so I'm not starting today. So all I want you to do is kind of relax that low back as I kind of rock it right here. Good. And almost like let that knee drop.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be 6'4" after this.
If that was true, I'd have a line out the door of short dudes.
Oh, man.
How would you describe that?
I feel like my whole little lower back, upper glute area kind of like released.
Freed up. Would you say it's kind of like, Rudy, if you could see, kind of like inside this area?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, right around there.
Yep. And so this is the area that degenerates on most people just because this area literally holds up your entire torso or upper body. So if this area is not moving correctly, it degenerates quicker to end up looking like this over time.
Oh, wow.
So what we did is we just put motion in this area to allow that disc to stay fat and chubby, so you're less likely to experience that compression.
Damn.
Crazy, huh?
We're off to a good start.
Damn right. Let's have you go to the other side for me. So this time, top leg's bent, right there. That's perfect. And then hips a little bit closer. Cool. Good. Same sort of thing. This time it's a little different because it's a different spot. So in this case, right here. This time you're going to let that right knee just drop all the way off the side. That's perfect, man. Good. See how it was a little bit different that time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not as big and exciting.
Not as big and exciting, yeah? Oh, wow.
Weird.
Yeah, that's wild.
Let's have you go face down again. Let's see that difference. So right away, just by doing this, legs are perfectly even.
Dude, you might have just gotten rid of that little limp I got.
Right, potentially. I don't know. You might start walking a lot straighter. But when I go like this, does that even feel a little bit smoother in your low back too?
Sure.
Yeah. So literally by correcting that alignment, the movement in here is a lot smoother and more balanced. So that way those nerves work better and it starts to feel better too.
Nice.
Crazy. So what I'm going to do to help keep it like that is this table actually pops up like this. Okay. So this way I just push down and it just drops gently underneath like that. And I just do that 2 more times. And this basically just helps take the sacrum or decompresses the sacrum from that bottom bone. Like that. Good. So now that's level. We can start to work our way up and just feel what's going on. So as I'm looking at your shoulder height while you're face down, I can see exaggerated right now. Your body's kind of like this.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you're kind of like leaning your head to one side?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
And you said the collarbone injury was on the left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's going on here is that compensation starting to create that imbalance. Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to help bring your head the opposite way. So right here. Good. So all I'm going to do is contact this spot with one hand. The other hand I'm going to have on your head. I'm just going to bring your head over to the side and I kind of push down in this direction.
Okay.
So let's see this. Perfect, right there. Good, so head stays relaxed. It's almost like you're turning your head all the way to that right side.
Oh my, what the? Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't pop like that normally.
I know.
Wow.
Is that your first time hearing your body make that noise?
Yeah. That was pretty sick.
Does it ever feel, and you said that you feel like you overcompensate with that right shoulder often too.
Damn, that was gnarly too.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
Yeah. Do you feel like now if you were to start doing push-ups, it would start to be a lot more
Yeah, I
balanced?
feel like a lot more balanced. Wow.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's wild.
So let's see what else is going on. So now this one's a little bit lower. So for this though, I want this hand on the ground because that will just help stretch the fascia a little bit more down that direction. Good. And then this hand can kind of go right there. Cool. So same sort of thing, but this is a slightly different spot right here. Good. Head stays relaxed. It's almost like you're turning your head to that left side this time. Oh, nice.
Oh. Wow. Yeah. That was solid. Holy shit.
And by solid, what would you mean by solid?
I just feel like it's like you're doing the right thing. Whatever that means. I don't know if you would be doing the wrong thing, but I'm good.
And that's the crazy thing is when you find the right spots and you correct those, it just feels, so much better. Right?
Holy shit.
Is it a vibe?
Yeah, it's a vibe, dude.
Let's have you turn over so you're laying on your back now.
Okay.
The most common thing that people are doing nowadays is just being hunched over.
Yeah.
Computers, cell phones, all that stuff. This is an adjustment to just literally bring your body into the exact opposite.
Got it.
So slide down a tiny bit for me. Good. And this one, you just give yourself a nice big hug. Sweet.
Oh, I've seen this one before.
Yep. This is just the hug. So actually, just because of your shoulder or collarbone, you can stay right there. If I push down like this, does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So all I'm going to do is roll you over, put my hand on your spine, give you a nice big hug.
Okay.
Good. So you take a breath in, and then let it all the way out, and keep your shoulders relaxed. Nice.
Oh. What the was that? Man.
How would you describe that?
That one took my breath away.
Mm-hmm.
I actually laughed at the chick who said that in your video, but that was true. That was
So you see what she's saying too,
Yeah.
especially since that's where the ribs attach.
Yeah.
So already, just like now that it's settled in, how do you feel a difference in your
I
spine?
feel like more open.
Mm-hmm. See, I told you guys. Everyone's been saying the more open and lighter. Those are the two phrases.
Space into the bones.
Yeah. So now, if you were to do a yoga class or anything else, do you feel like you'd just be like more limber? Or?
I'm like for sure gonna be a professional athlete after this.
Damn. the next Tom Brady right here. So that's a way of getting that area open. So now I just want to check this to see what's going on here, especially considering you said motocross, football, all that type of stuff, and you've never been adjusted before.
No.
So a lot of times, again, we develop these imbalances that they've been there for years. It just starts to become your new pattern, or like your pattern. We want to break that pattern, establish the correct pattern, so that way you can go through the rest of your life aligned.
Got it.
So again, I'm not gonna do anything until I feel the area, and I'll let you know what's going on. This is my first time. It's not my first time. I'm kidding. So let's see. So I'm just gonna feel these different spots. Good. Yeah. So whenever you're moving your neck around, or do you ever like pop or crack your own neck and stuff too?
Dude, I'd break my neck.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You said that you're someone that doesn't.
What are you feeling for when you do that?
So what I'm doing is feeling for movement.
Okay.
I'm feeling for restrictions in the joints. I'm feeling for muscle tone and tightness, and just basically just seeing what's out of alignment, which direction needs to go.
Movement in the spine? Or
Yeah,
movement
basically mainly in the joints. It's called joint play. So there's 7 different bones in here, and there's a lot of different joints. So just by pushing, you can start to feel where you're more resisted, and where your body literally tightens up and tenses up as a way to like protect the area.
Got it.
So it lets you know like, oh, this area needs to be corrected, so that way it can actually move correctly. And you're right here. Do you get headaches often too, or not so much?
No.
No, okay, that's good. So what I'm noticing is more so C2 right here. So the way I want to adjust this is a little bit different. I want you to sit all the way up and face your stuff. Where all you do is you kind of look up, fall asleep into my hand, and I just do a little pull.
Okay.
Super easy. This is the way I adjust my mom, because that's one of the most tense people ever. So right inside here, and all I do is look up at the ceiling. Good, and then you just fall asleep into this hand. Okay, so it's almost like you're dropping that right ear.
Oh my. Sorry. Wow. Yeah, that was, wow.
Scary, right?
Yeah.
At first, but then afterwards you're like, oh.
Wow.
And the crazy thing too is I'm only pushing or pulling like that hard.
Really?
The only thing is like when you find the exact spot,
Yeah.
the joint just moves in that direction if you know the direction to pull it in or push it in. Yeah. So when a chiropractor adjusts you, it's very different than your friend. Just like, oh, dude, let me pop your back or neck. You know?
Yeah, or like walk on your back.
Yeah. That's not
that.
that's not ideal. Don't do that, guys. So let's see. So that was C2, and then a tiny bit right there. Sweet. This one's a little bit smaller, but this time you can be on this side. This time again, lean back a little bit. Cool. And then this one you want to look all the way up, and then fall asleep over here again. And this time you want to look up a little higher. Good. That way I'm just nodding up and down. There we go. Oh, wow. Sweet. Now, beautiful. And what I want you to do is I want you to sit up as straight as you can, arching that low back. Bowspring, right there.
Bowspring. Wonder where you learned that from.
I don't know. This is some friend. So I'm just going to use this little guy, and this just allows your body, it allows your brain to hold this alignment longer and allows your body to stay in this alignment.
Whoa.
Good. And it just feels good.
It feels pretty good, dude.
There we go. Perfect. Then relax everything and nod up and down twice. Good. And then you can look straight. All right, so for people that are watching this that are scared to get adjusted, what would you say to those people?
I was definitely scared. It's really not as bad as you think. Nothing hurts. I actually feel better and more open now. I might have gained an inch or two, but
you got to change up that dating profile to 6 foot now.
No, honestly, it's a cool spot, great vibe. Dr. Scott's awesome. Would definitely recommend it.
Yep. So if you guys are scared to get adjusted, make sure you go to a chiropractor that walks you through the process, explains what they're doing, just to be able to put you at ease. Because the more you understand and the more relaxed you are, the more you can benefit from it. Not just chiropractic, but imagine going to his yoga class. If you just walk in there scared, intimidated, and he just goes straight into it, it might be a little bit intimidating.
Yeah, that definitely helps. Just because I had a misconception of, I'm gonna walk in, some guy's just gonna grab my neck and do all these weird, crazy things. But
exactly,
it actually kind of like connects when you can understand like what they're trying to do.
Yep. So now you can be able to take the knowledge you gained here, be able to utilize it outside the office. That way he continues to stay adjusted and continues to help others too. So we'll see you guys again next week, and thanks for tuning in. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button below.
And leave us a comment if you liked our videos or if you even didn't like our videos, and also what you'd like us to do in the future.
And we'll see you guys again next time here at Limitless Chiropractic in Austin, Texas.